On the 23rd of July 1937, over in France, the Paris Exposition activated what was then the world's most powerful television transmitter installed atop the Eiffel Tower. The device broadcast at 30,000 watts and featured a 405-line definition signal, which was at the time considered high resolution. This marked a major milestone in the development of television broadcasting technology. Over in the UK, some divorce law reform passed the British Parliament in the Matrimonial Causes Act. First, the only legal grounds for divorce was adultery, but now it would also include cruelty, unlawful desertion for 3+ years, incurable insanity, incest, or sodomy. The law received royal assent on July 30th and was set to take effect on January 1st, 1938. Marking a major liberalization of the UK's marital law system. Over in Belgium, Victor Maestrio was appointed as the new Belgian Minister of Justice, succeeding Victor de Lavallee, who had recently resigned. Over in the United States, the romantic comedy Saratoga, starring Jean Harlow and Clark Gable, premiered in US theaters. This would be Harlow's final film, completed after her sudden death on June 7th. The Mutual Broadcasting System in the US began airing a 7-part radio adaptation of Les Miserables, dramatized and narrated by a young Orson Welles, who also played Jean Valjean, which I think is a character. Finally, in the land down under, all the way over here, a multidisciplinary expedition departed Brisbane over here to explore the remote Carnarvon Ranges in central Queensland. The team traveled by train, motor trucks, and pack horses, aiming to chart uncharted terrain and study the region's geology, flora, fauna, and indigenous heritage. The effort highlighted how large parts of inland Australia remained unexplored even in the 1930s. The Carnarvon, I wonder how Aussies pronounce that shit. Anyway. That region, though just a few hundred kilometers from Brisbane, was still considered nearly inaccessible at the time. The area is known today for Aboriginal rock art in Carnarvon Gorge, some of it dating back over 3,500 years, within a cultural legacy that itself spans over 65,000 years. And here we can see the beautiful rock art. Alright, the average temperature back in Berlin was 16.2 degrees. And let's return to the front, where we are now slaughtering this Soviet tank, I think. I think some other tiles switched sides over here in the east as well. I think it looks like there's only a couple tiles left to attack here in this one region that doesn't have the unplanned offensive. So the Spanish forces, the nationalist forces, are doing quite well on their own there. Let's continue watching this battle. Also, I completely forgot to mention that we actually took Madrid yesterday. We now have... can be awarded a medal. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, that costs 30 political power. So we cannot actually do it yet. Ah, we can choose which one we want. Maybe breakthrough, since it's a tank. Or division organization. I don't know yet. Let me know which one of those seems best to you guys. Let's keep rolling the time here. See how quickly the enemy organization falls. Not very quickly yet, as long as these guys are not involved yet, I think. Do have a lot of defense. Let's check the air, actually. It's been a while. Still have green air everywhere. Very good. Very good. The tank is down to 11. We do have the other Spanish division involved now, Mountaineers, at full organization, so that's very nice. It's only a couple days, actually. 4 more days until we reorganize the Wehrmacht. After which we could do Anschluss. Oh no, we have made minimal headway. We were further along the path earlier, so that means Austria is also growing their army. Huh. Well, I don't know what we'll do after then. If we can do Anschluss, we'll do Anschluss. But otherwise, we will have to have a closer look at some of these other things. Maybe coal liquefaction? But that modifies the MIFO bill, so that's really not good. So what's the deal with all these? Because all of these focuses over here increase consumer goods factor, which is really bad. But then you can get rid of it by doing this. But for that you need crazy material production, which we do not have. So yeah, I think we cannot really do these until we have expanded significantly in the war. We could do trade with Sweden. Will give us an off-map civ. Get infrastructure could be nice. Or we could actually do one of the army, navy, or air things. Maybe the first one of army. Henschel gains +1 size. Panzer Doctrine, yeah. It's gonna buff our armor units. We may want to actually do that. Could also bribe senior officers. Or do the anti-Comintern pact. But I think we want to do Molotov-Ribbentrop, yeah? Or befriend Japan. But for that we need to do this first. Maybe these two, or the first two of army, if provided we cannot do Anschluss soon. Or maybe Sweden. Or maybe the infrastructure. Let me know what you guys think. We'll discuss it again, obviously, when the time is there. Yeah. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, by the way, but I'm still not completely my old self. I still called in sick to work today. But tomorrow it's back to work, so yep. I think that's enough yapping for me today. See you guys tomorrow.